So we had these old pallets that we had a lot of rock delivered in for our landscaping, and we were getting ready to throw them away. But then we had an idea that maybe we could use them as an outside decoration for our house for Halloween and create this neat little social distancing candy slide for the kids. So let's take a look and see what we did with these old pallets that we had rocks delivered on. So as you can see, these are pretty beat up, but they were perfect for this Halloween scene that we want to develop for our house. We started with just getting some basic structure for the very top part and making sure that it was stable and that all of the pallet pieces were going to be screwed into place and not fall over. Once we got the top part of the candy chute and the crate stabilized on the front porch, we focused on the bottom part of the candy chute, which would have a little bit of a table to stabilize the pallet, as well as a place for us to put the candy bucket so that the chute could drop the candy into a little bucket for the kids. And here you can see the final product of that bottom crate and pallet with the table. Once we got the basic structure up, we needed to figure out a way to get the candy from our front porch down to the kids. So we decided to use this, which is basically a fluorescent light protective plastic tubing. It was like $5 for 8 feet, so we got 2 pieces because we needed a little bit more than 8 feet and put them together for our candy chute. We measured how much we were going to need and where the bucket would need to be, so we knew how much of this clear pipe we would need. We cut it and taped it together with clear packing tape. And to stabilize the joint, we just put a little extra piece of the plastic. Next, we had to make sure that the candy would actually flow down the tube, so we took a piece of paper and rolled it up and just gave it a try to see how well it traveled down the tube. And we were successful, so we're hoping that our candy will also travel down and drop into the bucket. Once we had the tube at the right angle, we used zip ties to keep it in place, and we could start decorating. I used some Dollar Tree skeleton hands and handcuffs and just simply screwed them right into the pallets so that they would look like they were holding the candy tube and helping the candy get into the bucket. We wanted the kids to be able to see the candy coming down the tube, so we wrapped the clear tube with some battery-operated string lights and then put those lights into the candy bucket as well so they could see inside the bucket. And I simply adhered with packing tape the lights inside of the bucket. We also screwed the bucket down to the pallet so that it wouldn't move. Now all we had to do was add some Halloween caution tape, and then we added some spider webbing all over the pallets to give it that nice Halloween look. Next, we took the chicken wire that had been on the pallets holding the stone and flattened it out to use as additional decoration. So we got our little social distancing candy slide all set up here on the front porch. Let's take a look at what it looks like during the day. We made sure we left a little path on the walkway so that anybody coming up to the house, like the mailman, could get up safely. So it's dusk, so let's see what our house looks like at night. for joining us today on our little tutorial on our social distancing candy delivery system. It's going to be really fun to watch the kids come by the house and watch the candy come down the chute to them. I think it's something kind of really special that can make actually 2020 a little bit better for some of the kids who've taken on so much of the burden this year of having to stay home and do their school through, Zoom and things like that. So just wanted to make it as fun as we could for the kids this year. I hope you guys got something out of it so that you could put something into your Halloween that would allow you to deliver the candy safely to your kids. I hope you guys have a wonderful Halloween and a safe Halloween. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video.